So this year has been full of stories, and most of them aren't mine. The stories that'll stick with me the most from this YAV are the stories, both tragedies and comedies, and tales of successes and failures that I have read, witnessed, and been told by clients and staff. While I hold these stories and I ponder them in my heart, they're not mine to share. So I will tell of a strange experience that I was a part of. I'm at the point in the closing of my time at ABQ where I am taking stock of the people, places, and things that I'll miss the most as I move to whatever homes may be. I'll miss New Mexican food. I'll miss the waiter asking red or green, and I'll reply Christmas. And I'll miss being in a place where that exchange makes any sense. I will miss the uphill walk to the Guild Cinema and the downhill stroll back. I will miss the Norbertine Abbey and their library. And I will miss the motley crew of people I work with. COVID sheltering in place put a stopper in all those things. Eating out, going to the cinema, visiting the library, and for a time, a little over a month, going to work. Now it's Sunday, April 26, 2020, 2 weeks workless, and I've spent almost the entire time in the daytime shadow and the nighttime glow of First Prez's steepled neon cross. I've spent my morning in the streamed churches of Otis Moss III, William Barber II, Michael Flager, and my father. I feel a profound need for my body to move and to be embraced by sunshine. I grab my uncle's maroon hand-me-down 1980s Trek. Now I'm cycling north on Paseo del Bosque Trail. On this busy sun-soaked Sunday, I pass people of all sorts. Young and old, short and tall, lean and large, women and men, tattooed and plain-skinned, bearded and shaved, one-legged and two, rich people on $5,000 bikes and those on $100 rides from Walmart. I am overwhelmed. Lost my spot. I am overwhelmed on the ride. I am overwhelmed by the sunshine. I am overwhelmed by the trees and the leaves and the stream and the cloud and the mountains. So beautiful it felt like I was pedaling through Eden. But most of all, I was overwhelmed by seeing such a variety of people after being physically separated. I look down to my front wheel rolling over the black asphalt, and I look up. And it seems to me that the skins of the people I pass and who pass by me, human skin in all its different shades, is reflecting the sun like mirrors. And as often happens when light meets a reflective surface, I am blinded. I look down, tire on asphalt. I look up again, and now it seems like the people in all their diversity are radiating light. While the glow comes from them, it is like sunshine. It is not reflecting off of them. Instead, it is coming up from deep in them, a timeless, paradisal inner light, showing and shining and shimmering like the sun, meeting the visible world where their skin meets the air. And I'm no longer blinded. I am tearing up. I feel like a Labrador retriever who has once again seen the humans in whom he stands in special relation. After 2 weeks of sleeping, it is like waking up from a dream of separation, a spurious self-isolation in a closed-off world. This sense of liberation from illusory difference is such a relief, such a joy that I almost laughed out loud. It feels like such a glorious destiny to be a member of the human race. Though we are a species dedicated to many absurdities and one which repeatedly makes terrible mistakes, yet I think while my feet move round and round and round, that yet with all that, God's self, glorified and becoming a member of the human race. I reach the end of my ride. I dismount, turn the bike around, and I'm riding back the way I came. I wave at all the people who are shining like the sun, and some of them wave back. All of them are beautiful. All of them are unique. All of them are distinct, and all of them are irreproducible. And I know somehow that the fiery glow burning through them, through us, yet not consuming, has its genesis in the same force that lit the stars. I return to the house beneath the neon cross that gives shade in the day and light at night. I work my way back from a sense of divine unity, from the oceanic dissolution of the specific ego, an unknown perspective that cannot be long held, and an unfamiliar weight that cannot be long borne. I work my way back to a localized and specialized being, so I might once again take care of myself as a specific entity. My hand to stop shaking. I head to the kitchen. I'm cutting celery for cabbage soup. After all, it's hard to chop celery as a generalized cosmic phenomenon. And I'm thinking about what I'm going to do next.